Justin Bieber opens up about being a victim and how he does not want to take down the music industry. A lot of people are connecting it to Diddy. We got to talk about this and a lot more. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out, keeping each other company, honey. It is Christmas Eve and today I'm very excited because I'm gonna be going live a little bit later and we will be doing my annual spinach braid. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But until then, there are some tea videos that we could spill some. So if you are alone or you're feeling a little bit down on this holiday season, you are not alone, honey. You got me, okay, girl? So I want you to get your coziest PJs on and let's just spill some tea, shall we? So Justin Bieber just opened up on Instagram about the music industry, and this is what he said. Justin Bieber just opened up about not wanting to burn down the music industry. This is what he said. I grew up in a system that rewarded my gift, but didn't always protect my soul. There were moments I felt used, rushed, shaped into something I didn't fully choose. That kind of pressure leaves wounds you don't see on stage. I've carried anger. I've asked God why, but Jesus keeps meeting me in the middle of the pain. Not excusing what hurt me, but teaching me how to become bitter. Quote, he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. I've been through pain that shaped me before I had the words to name it. I was in a system that took more than it protected, but I'm not speaking as someone still broken. I'm speaking as someone Jesus has already healed. Quote, by his wounds, we were healed. What happened to me was real, but it doesn't get the final word. Jesus didn't just help me cope, he restored my identity. I'm not a product, I'm what the industry demanded. I'm a son. Because I'm healed, I can forgive, not to excuse injustice, but to make sure it doesn't keep reproducing itself through me. I don't want to burn the music industry down. I want to see it made new, safer, more honest, more human. Healing doesn't make me silent. It makes me free to tell the truth without hatred. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Jesus didn't just heal me for myself. He healed me so I could change what once hurt me. I didn't come out of this untouched. I grew up inside a system that took more than it guarded. That pain was real, but it doesn't define me anymore. Jesus does. Not someday, not later, now. I'm not speaking as a victim still bleeding. I'm speaking as someone restored. Damn. So there's, of course, a lot of people talking about this could be regarding Diddy. It could be regarding a lot of other things. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that follow. So, best friend, listen, I first of all have to say I am so proud of Justin because it is not easy to open up about something like this. And, you know, obviously he is leaving a lot to the imagination of the public. You know, a lot of people, of course, are coming in with their own conclusions and narratives like this is about Diddy or allegedly about Diddy. This is about this is about that, Scooter Braun and so on. You know, I think somebody who's gone through a traumatic experience should not be expected to speak whenever they're ready. I mean, whenever the public is ready. It's whenever you're ready. Do you know what I mean? It's whenever Justin is ready. And I think this is such a serious topic that you need to let the person who went through these traumatic experiences, you know, speak on their own terms and on their own time, or even not speak at all. Maybe he doesn't want to talk about this. Maybe he is... Girl, that cuckoo. That's my husband's great-grandmother's cuckoo. It's been in their family in Germany for like 200 years or some shit. Even before wood was fucking made, bitch, okay? This is the first wood piece that was ever made. It's so old, but it's not haunted, girl. I have saged that shit like you wouldn't believe it, girl, but it's really cute. Anywho, you should never rush anyone to speak out. And maybe he's just so healed, like he says, that he doesn't want to go there, because sometimes when you do go there, you do bring up a lot of darkness and you have to remember all these things. But I am a firm believer that sometimes you have to just speak out, and not sometimes, I mean, I believe you should speak out all the time, you know, and you should try and be as open as possible, because you don't have to keep it inside just to protect anybody. You shouldn't have to keep inside. You shouldn't have to protect nobody. If they did you wrong and if they caused you pain and trauma, then you should definitely be able to speak out. If you hear noise in the background, that's my mom. She's prepping for Christmas dinner. So, you know, it's a lot happening here. The tree is rotating. My mother is having a nervous breakdown in the kitchen because she has to cook coconut rice. And it's just a lot. You're going to see it all in the live, so stay tuned. So yeah, I am very proud of Justin for speaking out. You guys know how I feel about anyone who's gone through traumatic experiences. I think that you have every single right to speak out, even if it means making, you know, getting people in trouble. If they caused you pain, you have every single right to speak out. And I am 1000%, you know, standing with Justin on this. And you could tell that something happened to him. You can tell that, you know, there have been instances where I'm sure he felt completely distraught and traumatized. So I am all for it. And even if you like him or you don't like him, you know, he started off as such a young kid that I think that he, you know, I think he has seen things, and I think it's very scary what he has seen. So I am anxiously awaiting for him to spill some tea on the names, I think it's important. If he was done wrong, and you know, like the narrative is believed online that he was an alleged victim of Diddy, then I do definitely feel like he needs to speak out. If anyone did him wrong and caused him pain, they should be liable, and they should get, you know, you know, what's coming for them. So Justin, I understand you're on a healing journey, but you are worthy of getting your story out there. And if people have to go down, and if you have to burn down the music industry, then so be it. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like it just is what it is. And I think it's crazy to tell him not to speak out. I have seen some people putting out a lot of names of people in the music industry, and you know, they're like, well, if he brings them down, these people have families and they have children, this and that. Well, yes, but Justin was also a child. So it just is what it is at this point. You know what I mean? If people were cruel enough to cause pain on a child, then they should all burn in hell. That's how I feel. So what do you guys think about all of this? Let me know in the comments. I know it's a very, you know, scary topic and things to talk about today, but, you know, he just posted it about half an hour ago. So I thought it was really important to talk and to shed light on it. And like I said, even if you hate Justin, if you don't like him, I believe that every single person who's gone through it, you know, gone through anything traumatic and is a victim should definitely speak out. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. So for those telling him to stay quiet, you need help and Jesus. So anyways, I love you all. Stay tuned, more fun videos ahead. This was the first serious video of the day, so I thought, you know what, let me just put this out there so we could, you know, talk about it, and then, you know, I could cheer you up in the next videos. And then stay tuned for the live. I don't know exactly at what time I'm going to be going live, probably very soon, so I can cook. But I love you all. I'm very grateful for you, and I'll see you all in the next video, and Merry Christmas. Mwah.